boring.
No, people loved your dad.
He's getting on my fucking nerves, dude.
But they loved him.
My son has these little planks. They're this big, and he built a sculpt. It's just like a thing. It's like Lego.
Oh, without the
it's just
notches?
Planks. It's some dumb Northern European thing my liberal wife likes. It's like good for his brain. So he makes the little planks and he makes a sculpture. There's no social media involved in. So he makes like a 13-foot sculpture.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's. I can send it to you, Garrett. It's like he had to use benches and stuff and stools. Oh, wow. And then my fucking drunken Scottish dad comes home and is like,
"Oh no!"
Obliterates it.
Oh no!
And I'm not telling you the entire week because that's one of the better stories.
Okay.
Not involving puke and diarrhea. I'm not involving getting lost. I'm not involving, like, wearing my daughter's clothes.
Wait.
Like, you know how groupies feel when they're going to a Motley Crue concert and they can feel the dick in their lips? Sometimes my mother will be talking in the car and I can feel the shotgun in my mouth.
You just
like
know.
A cock. I'm like,
what that cold steel would feel like.
End this right fucking now.
He seemed so charming on the show.
Oh, my
People
God.
like your dad. It was fun.
And saying everything twice is driving me nuts.
Has he always done that, or is that a recent older thing?
No, I have to say it.
Oh, you have to say it twice.
I'm getting a beer. Do you want a beer? Wait, hey, sorry. I'm getting a beer. Would you also like a beer? A beer, a queer, a peer.
Queer.
No, there's gays. Those are called queers. A pier is it's near the edge of the ocean. It's where ports are.
What did he say about gays?
I have this in my hand. Odds are high it's a beer I'm talking about. I'm going fucking insane.
How long are they with you?
At one point,
like
we're
forever,
moving soon.
You know?
So there's pictures of like my 2 kids, and then my youngest kid is behind a crate that we're gonna move soon. And my mother goes, see that picture of Johnny? That should be up with the other 2 so I could look at it. And I go, well, it's not.
Oh, no.
It's behind a fucking crate that we're going to move soon. But I'm not going to reorganize things based on your perception of how pictures should be on the fucking wall. And then he gets offended. He's like, oh, don't mention anything. It'll become critical. You'll be criticized. I go, that's a criticism.
Yeah, that
the location of the photo was a criticism.
It's a criticism.
And then they start fucking boiling eggs in the kettle.
What?
And I go,
what is this?
Stop.
1,500?
Stop boiling eggs in the kettle, you fucking Luddite cave people. And they go, and like if I'm at your house and you're like, open the screen door or close the screen door, whatever you told me to do, I'd be like, all right, I'm at Anthony's house. He likes the screen door open. He wants the cat to get out.
Sure.
I wouldn't be like, why? Shouldn't the cat be indoors?
Oh, there's a question.
So when I say don't boil eggs in the kettle, they're like, how? It's an enclosed thing.
Ow. And
I go, no, it's not I had to Google it, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm like, eggs have 17,000 pores. They're a permeable membrane. That's why survivalists dip them in wax.
Oh, to keep them.
I said that to her. She goes, I'll have eggs in Florida. It'll be good for 6 months. I'm like, A, I don't believe you. And B, there's a thing called a rotten egg. It's a thing. So don't fuck. And she goes, well, if I don't put an egg, if he doesn't put an egg in the kettle and he boils it on the stove, he'll forget. And then the water will boil down and then it'll start a fire.
Oh.
And I go, okay, so let me make it clear here. If you don't putrefy my wife's kettle and make all her tea salmonella fucking egg juice, you're going to burn my house down.
What is the?
That's what you just said. It turns off.
This.
When it boils, it turns off.
Yeah.
So you put a fucking egg in a kettle. Yeah. It starts bubbling. The egg gets boiled, and then it turns off. So you can come back in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But a thing on the stove, it'll keep boiling and boiling and boiling.
Yes,
until the water's gone. Then the egg lights on fire, and we all die.
I don't know what happens to an egg at that point.
Yeah, no one's been there before.
There's sulfur in it.
And that's senile people.
Yes. Oh, shit. So now how long have they been with you?
I have to check my calendar. It feels like 100 years.
100 years.
I've only been alive for 50. I think it's only been a week.
Okay, a week.
But I am ready to fucking kill myself.